Something inhuman has happened in this place, and it's still here. These chilling words set the tone for one of the most unnerving cinematic experiences of our time, The Conjuring. This horror masterpiece, directed by the acclaimed James Wan, takes us into the heart of darkness, into a quaint farmhouse that harbors a malevolent presence. What's even more spine-chilling? This isn't merely a work of fiction. The Conjuring, ladies and gentlemen, is based on a true story. It's a tale drawn from the case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren, world-renowned paranormal investigators. The film skillfully weaves a narrative of terror and suspense, as it follows the plight of an unsuspecting family who find themselves tormented by a dark entity that lurks in the shadows of their new home. So, what happens when an ordinary family encounters the extraordinary? Let's delve into the chilling tale of The Conjuring. When the Perron family moved into their dream home, little did they know it was a nightmare waiting to unfold. In the quiet town of Harrisville, Rhode Island, lay a secluded farmhouse that was to become the Perrons' dream home. Roger and Carolyn Perron, along with their 5 daughters, were eager to start their new life in the tranquil countryside. However, their idyllic life was soon shattered by a dark entity that resided within their home. The Perron family's nightmare began subtly. The girls started noticing that their toys were moving on their own, and their mother Carolyn would find herself waking up with mysterious bruises. Unseen hands would yank at their hair and bedclothes in the middle of the night. Strange noises echoed through the house, doors slammed shut, and objects would float out of nowhere. An inexplicable stench would fill the room, and then vanish as quickly as it appeared. The encounters escalated, and the entity grew more aggressive, leaving the family trembling in fear. The once warm and inviting farmhouse was now a house of horror, with each day bringing forth a new terror. The family was living in constant fear. Their dream home had become their worst nightmare. The entity haunting them was not just a mere ghost, but a malevolent force that sought to inflict harm. It tormented the Perron family relentlessly, the intensity of the hauntings escalating with each passing day. The entity was especially cruel towards Carolyn, who bore the brunt of its wrath. The once cheerful and vibrant woman was now a mere shadow of her former self, her spirit broken by the relentless torment. As the terror escalated, the family could no longer ignore the fact that they were dealing with something far beyond their comprehension. They were living in a house possessed by an evil force that was growing stronger each day. The mystery behind the strange occurrences remained unsolved, and the family was at the mercy of the malevolent entity. As the terror escalates, the desperate family seeks help. Enter the Warrens. Renowned paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, have faced many horrors, but nothing quite like this. Ed and Lorraine Warren, the husband and wife duo, are seasoned veterans in the realm of the supernatural. They are not just ghost hunters. They are demonologists, authors, and lecturers who have dedicated their lives to exploring and understanding the paranormal. Their reputation precedes them, and it's this reputation that brings them to the doorstep of the haunted farmhouse, the home of the beleaguered Perron family. Upon their arrival, the Warrens immediately sense the dark energy that suffuses the house. It's a palpable dread, a cold shiver that runs down the spine. They begin their investigation, armed with an arsenal of tools and their years of experience. Ed and Lorraine delve into the house's eerie atmosphere, meticulously documenting their findings and experiences. The Warrens' investigation unearths a haunting truth. They encounter a demonic presence, an inhuman spirit that is not just haunting the house, but has latched on to the Perron family. This isn't a mere haunting, it's an infestation, a malevolent force that feeds off fear and chaos. The plot thickens when Lorraine, blessed or perhaps cursed with psychic abilities, uncovers the dark history of the farmhouse. It's a history steeped in tragedy and malice, a history that has left an indelible mark on the property. The house isn't merely a vessel for the inhuman spirit, it's a catalyst, a conduit for the evil that resides within. The Warrens realize the gravity of the situation. They understand that this isn't just about documenting a haunting. It's about a battle, a fight against an inhuman spirit that seeks to destroy everything in its path. The battle against the inhuman spirit begins, leading to a chilling climax. The Warrens are now poised on the precipice of this chilling confrontation. Their resolve is tested, their courage is challenged, and their faith is pushed to the brink. But they stand firm, ready to confront the darkness and fight for the Perron family's salvation. In the face of pure evil, will the family's faith and the Warrens' expertise be enough to save them? As the eerie tale of The Conjuring reaches its climax, we're thrust into a battle of spiritual warfare. The Perron family, backed by the seasoned paranormal investigators, the Warrens, find themselves locked in a face-off with a malevolent entity. The air is thick with tension, the stakes higher than ever. The family's home, once a haven, now serves as the battleground for their very survival. The exorcism scene, the final confrontation, is a masterclass in suspense. The demonic entity, relentless and terrifying, refuses to go down without a fight. The Warrens, armed with their knowledge and faith, stand their ground. But it's more than just a battle against an unseen foe. It's a fight for the soul of a family, a struggle for normalcy amidst chaos. And through it all, one question hangs in the air. Will they survive? In The Conjuring, terror takes a tangible form and survival becomes a sinister game. As the credits roll, one cannot help but ponder the reality of the supernatural. The Conjuring invites us into the terrifying ordeal of the Perron family, who were tormented by a malevolent force beyond human comprehension. Their tale is a chilling reminder of the unknown terrors that could lurk in the shadows of our own homes. We then journeyed with the renowned paranormal investigators, the Warrens, as they unraveled the mystery of the haunted farmhouse. Their fearless pursuit of truth, despite the grave risks, illuminates the courage needed to face the supernatural. The climactic confrontation between the Warrens and the supernatural entity is a heart-stopping testament to the power of faith and determination. It's a scene that will forever be etched in the annals of horror cinema. The Conjuring has undoubtedly left a profound impact on the horror genre, raising the bar for storytelling, suspense, and the exploration of the supernatural. Its legacy will continue to send chills down the spines of viewers for generations to come. In the world of The Conjuring, remember, it's not just a movie, it's a case file.